The Tiger scores again. Pontiac GTO for 66. 6.5 liters of young Tiger. All nimble. All agile. All wide track. Don't let the bucket seats and sumptuous interior fool you. In the action department, the 66 GTO beefs up to 360 horsepower. It's all nimble, all Tiger, all wide track. Pontiac GTO for 66. See it in captivity at your Pontiac dealer. Everything's new in Tiger country.
Hi guys, we're back for an update on the Muscular Dystrophy Awareness muscle car group build, and we're doing the Monogram 66 GTO, and show you our progress on it. I've got the you can see there, we've got the interior bucket all done up, nice and snazzy. Let's see if we can get in there a little bit. Oh yeah. So we painted the dash insert, the wood grain. We painted our steering wheel with the wood grain. The dash is set up to be able to light it if you wanted to. There's clear glass for the instrument clusters, and the decal goes on the back, so you can show light through them if you wanted. And you could also open up the radio and the heater, which are decals, to have light go through there if you wanted. One of the kind of nice thing I do, my GTO had the red on the center console, where a lot of them have a wood grain color. So every time I do a GTO, I always do the red. Let's see the shift pattern there on top of the shifter. We've got our GTO on the dash, and here we've got our Pontiac floor mats all in there, nice, real nice. And one with the cream, kind of matched the car in the commercial at the beginning. I get the black dash, black carpet, and one with a cream, kind of an antique white. for the interior parts. There you go. That. Now let's see. There's the where the decal goes on the back of the dash for the instrument cluster, so you could light that up if you wanted. So there's our body tub all done, interior tub. Next up we've got, let me zoom out a little bit here. Adjust a little bit. We've got our chassis. Here I went to the parts box for these wheels, and we'll talk about more about wheels here in a few minutes, but instead of the stock wheel, which I kind of liked, and I did use the Tamiya panel line wash on those wheels to bring out the some depth to them. Swing this around a little bit. We've got our, let me zoom in on it a little bit. Our motor, it was done in the I did it in metallic light blue for the motor, and then the car comes with the 3-disc setup for the car with velocity stacks, but I dug again and dug into my parts box, and I think this actually came from a 442 kit, different set of carbs, and a air cleaner that I liked a little bit better. We did the plug wires are all in there. There's your steering column. There, that goes. It'll get attached to the dash. Here's the steering box down there. Fan, manifold, and again, their wiring all done there on the side. I used 22 thousandths solder to do my spark plug wires, and you just paint it whatever color you want. We've got the get in there. That'd be too tight. Back out just a hair more. Ignition coil there. Did the transmission in a gunmetal, and then put black wash on it. So that's pretty much that. We'll turn this up here on its side so you can see what we got there. We'll back out a little bit. Do it wrong direction. Pretty much did the stock for the undercarriage. We've got the dual exhaust. I just left the primer color for my chassis and blacked out the frame. Used the Molotow pen for the exhaust tips and those little cherry bombs, or whatever you want to call them, on the end of the exhaust. Other than that, that's just straight stock. This is a really nicely detailed kit as part wise go. I don't know if I can get in there. We'll try, because this kit includes one of my favorite things that you almost never see on a model kit. It includes an alternator bracket. I almost never have an alternator bracket. I always have to make my own. Once this gets into the body, we'll run the heater lines around. I've got the water pump already drilled out for that, and then it'll be good to go there. So there's the chassis. I'll put the back out here. We'll put him aside. Now, anybody who follows me on Google Plus or Facebook already knows about this, but for the rest of you guys, we chose the classic green pearl duplicolor. This is the color for the car. It was a close run between that and the where's it at? Medium quasar metallic blue. The green did win the voting, and then Scott did his 66 GTO in blue, so this worked out well that we did it in the green. The downside is I'm not sure how well the video is going to show the green color. It's really nice in person, but we'll do our best to try to get that green to show. It is a really nice color. I think we're getting it a little bit there. Got a nice real fine metallic in it. There's a hood and our car body. So it's just a card color to capture. Hopefully when I get the car done, we'll shoot it outside and we'll be able to get a truer representation of the color. But it's a really nice green. Yeah, we're seeing it real good there. We use the Molotov pen to do the chrome work, and then we used sealed the Molotov pen with the Future, or you could use gauzy or any acrylic clear, gloss clear, to seal it. And then we used Tester's Wet Look clear lacquer, which turned out wonderfully. I always use this on my cars. I don't do enough cars to justify going and buying the 2K clears, the two-part epoxies and that. And this is the one clear that I found that for me is pretty much bulletproof. And it does a real good job, as you can see. Till we ran into the issue. Let me swing this around here. Okay, those guys who follow me on Facebook or Google Plus already know about this. We were doing a fine. We just cut body last week completely done. I mean, I was ready to put the glass in and put the car together. I decided to do one final polish with my ultra fine rubbing compound and my polishing wheel, and went to town, and 3 sides of it turned out smooth as glass. Somewhere between doing the top and the other side, and when I started on the driver's side, either there was some sort of grit that was inside my rubbing compound, or my polishing wheel picked up some grit. And I'll cut in a picture here. And the picture shows the thing just bit right into it. Just destroyed the paint job on the side of the car. We about cried. That's what we did. We about cried. I pulled myself back together. Fortunately, this was for a group build. Otherwise, I'd have probably thrown it in the trash. The body, anyway. And We got out a 1000 grit wet sandpaper, and we did a wet sand on the entire body to take the clear back off, which was not fun. And fortunately 90% of the damage that you saw in the picture was all in the clear coat. There was one spot here right on top of the fender where it burned through into the paint, and right at the front edge of the fender it burned into the paint. So we were left with no option but to go ahead and throw another coat of paint on it. So the paint on this body is a little thicker than what I like. We'll let that sit for a couple of days. We got her smoothed back out and re-cleared and redid the Molotov, and I ordered another kit to get more decals so I could re-decal the body, and we can talk about that a little bit in a minute too, because there's some interesting information there. Got her back to where we're at, which is back to where we were 2 weeks ago. The body is now ready. Have the glass put in, have the door handles and the wiper blades put on. The tail lights are already in. Not that they're going to show up on, but those are set up so that you can also light those as well. So tomorrow we'll be putting the glass in to the body. And one thing I did have to do, and I've seen this on a couple of builds, including the build on the box, on the actual box, you have to do a little bit of fitting and trimming along here if you want well, it won't stay now. Try that one more time. Besides, if you want that to fit up properly, you want your grills and your fender to fit up. If I can do it this way, here we go. Try to get in there. You want the top of the headlight bezels to match up against the body. It's going to take a little time before you paint it and go through and fit that part. On this one I actually had to do that, and I also had to bend the back out. You can see what I'm talking about here. The angle of this just slightly. Had to flex it to get it to fit, but it does fit now very well, very well. So that's where we're at on that. We'll put the glass in, get it assembled, get the chrome parts on, and we'll get final video shot and still pictures. It's supposed to be cloudy and rainy tomorrow, so I probably won't be able to get any outdoor pictures, but maybe over the course of the next week. So look for the final video on this car mid to late week, and we should have her all done. So let's stick that here. Like I said, when the paint got screwed up, I ordered another kit in case I had to have another body, or at least for the decals. And I did find a place in Australia that makes decals for this model. So I ordered a set of those too, because obviously I stole the decals from the other kit. Now the other kit I got, let me throw it up here. Is the Revell, the newer version, the Revell Muscle kit, the 66 Pontiac GTO. It's the same kit, guys, with 3 minor things that would make me, if I were looking to buy this kit, you would want this kit over the older kit, which I started with. which is the Revell Monogram kit. The tooling is the same, with one exception. And it was there, but they just blocked off the gates in that kit. This kit comes with, try and adjust my lights here to maybe get rid of that glare a little bit. There we go, it's a little better. This kit, same as the same tooling. The only parts difference, besides the bug running across the top, is see, we'll get zoom in here for a second. Just where we were talking about that example. See, even on the model kit on the front, they didn't take the time to fit that. This is the picture on the box art, so that doesn't fit. Same thing on the other side, doesn't fit. Just a little bit of time spent, we'll take care of that issue. Anyway, the reason you want this kit comes with an expanded decal sheet that has not only the instrument clusters and things that I had for this kit, but that entire wood grain panel on the dash. It has, move this back out of the way. I'll grab the interior bucket here. The entire wood grain panel there for the dash is a decal. It has the same clear parts and the rear mounted decal for your instrument clusters. It has the decal for the heater control, the decal for the radio, and it also has the decal for the dash stripe with it actually has two of them. It has the entire stripe with the GTO on it in black with chrome trim, or it also has just the GTO itself if you wanted to paint your dash a separate color. It does have the decals for the side doors and all the body part decals that the other one had, but it has the improved decals for there, and it also comes with for a lot of the badges, it'll comes with a different set for depending on whether you're painting a light colored body or a dark colored body. You could use, so it'll show up better. The one decal it does not come with, which surprised me, that's the only thing it doesn't have, is the Pontiac for the excuse me guys, for that rear kick panel. It has every other conceivable decal, and most of them it has two sets, one for a dark car, one for a light car. The other things, parts-wise, that are different, which makes it a good idea, a good reason to get this kit over the older one, is, let's see if it'll show up here. It comes with red line tires. The old kit has decals for the blank tires if you want to make red lines out of it. And the older kit only has this wheel. The new kit, I don't think they show it on the box, also has a set of Krager 5-spoke I'm not sure if they're Kragers or American Racing or whose decal, whose wheels they actually are. Right, here's the talking about the decals for the dash, and you can see some are missing. This one had the H pattern for the top of the stick shift, so I used that, and those are the ones I had to replace from the other kit that got ruined, from the one that got ruined when the paint got ruined. Anyway, the other wheels. So it comes with the red line tires here, instead of having a decal to put on, and I've never been able to get a decal on the tire right. Let's say it also includes a set of the 5-spoke Kragers or American Racing or 5-spoke wheels. Now the old kit has the space there. This is the same sprue tree, but those were blocked off and they weren't molded in the old kit. Why, I don't know, but they weren't. So it's like, so you've got better tires, way better decals, and another option for your wheels on the Revell Muscle version, the newer kit. The release date on this was not very long ago. 2017, so it was last year. That's so. Anyway, we've been waffling along here for probably about 20 minutes now. So.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Right.